As Mr. Anderson reclined in his luxurious leather chair, the embers of his habano casting a dim glow in the opulent office, I continued my meticulous task of cleaning his shoes. The soft hum of his satisfied exhales merged with the ambient symphony, punctuating the solemnity of the moment. The tendrils of fragrant smoke curled through the air, creating an ethereal dance that encapsulated Mr. Anderson's contemplative state. With closed eyes, he seemed to retreat into the sanctuary of his thoughts, a maestro orchestrating the delicate balance of Bilandra's power dynamics. While I knelt, fervently devoted to my unusual duty, I couldn't help but wonder about the others in the corporate fold. Were they willing to delve as deep into the abyss of submission as I had? Had my audacious act secured me a coveted place within Mr. Anderson's inner circle? Or was this merely the prelude to more demanding trials? As I pondered these questions, Mr. Anderson's silence persisted, creating an atmosphere pregnant with unspoken expectations. The scent of the cigar lingered, an olfactory echo of the enigmatic rituals that unfolded within the confines of Bilandra's power play. The minutes ticked away, each one a testament to the complex interplay of loyalty, ambition, and submission that defined my journey in the heart of corporate intrigue. "Alex, good boy," Mr. Anderson's authoritative voice resonated through the air. "Now get out of my office and keep working until I decide your next steps." I absorbed his words, a strange mix of approval and enigmatic directives that left me in a state of uncertain anticipation. With a nod and a final gaze that held a myriad of unspoken expectations, I rose from my subservient position and exited Mr. Anderson's office, the heavy mahogany door closing behind me like the curtain on a... The corporate machinery continued its rhythmic hum, but within its gears, a silent understanding lingered. My role in Bilandra had taken a peculiar turn, and I was left to navigate the uncharted waters of Mr. Anderson's whims and desires. As I emerged from Mr. Anderson's office, a peculiar mixture of happiness and embarrassment painted my face. Alice, the ever-watchful secretary, caught sight of my expression and shot me a curious glance. I could feel her unspoken questions lingering in the air, wondering if everyone was privy to the clandestine dynamics unfolding behind closed doors, molding me into a person unknown even to myself. The weight of secrecy pressed on my conscience as I navigated through the office. Regret and guilt played a discordant tune in my mind, a haunting melody that questioned the choices I had made. What had I become under Mr. Anderson's influence, and did the world outside his office perceive the transformation in my demeanor? As I passed by the water cooler, a colleague shot me an inquisitive look, perhaps sensing the subtle shifts in my aura. The silent judgment of those around me fueled a sense of isolation, amplifying the internal conflict within. The paradox of emotions gnawed at my consciousness. On one hand, the regret for succumbing to Mr. Anderson's demands clawed at my insides, while on the other, a strange fascination with this newfound dimension of self-surrender surfaced. It was a realm unexplored, a level of commitment and devotion that surpassed any connection I had experienced with past lovers. The lingering question of whether I had made the right choice gnawed at the edges of my thoughts. Would the satisfaction derived from pleasing Mr. Anderson be enough to quell the unease within my soul? Only time would reveal the true cost of my compliance within the enigmatic corridors of Bilandra.